Hey guys, my name's Khadroth, and today I've got a quick PSA for you guys. So you guys are aware I already went over the Spring Has Already Sprung campaign. Now that was supposed to be our 23 million downloads campaign. A lot has been said about whether or not we made it to the download marker, and maybe we didn't actually hit the 20 million downloads like it was supposed to be for NA. I wouldn't worry about that. Again, I don't think it's anything that we can do anything about, even if we did know. And regardless, it's one of those deals where I'm sure they'll give us the campaigns anyway. So I wouldn't let that concern you. If NA is somehow lagging behind JP's download pace, that's not an issue as long as we're still being a productive and good monetary server for the devs. I'm sure they don't really care. So again, though, it was supposed to be for us the 20 million downloads campaign, but it was instead titled the Spring Has Already Sprung campaign. What got missed here, though, as I was going through it on fandom, and actually part of this is on me because I didn't realize that fandom didn't include something in here, but it is the Beyond the Rain Cloud craft essence. This has just come out now on NA. I think the devs realized that they missed it as well, so we're not alone in this. But Beyond the Rain Cloud's a very interesting craft essence. It is going to cost you 5,000 mana prisms to get all the copies to MLB, which again, with these sorts of craft essences, I highly recommend that you do MLB them. Don't just sit there and go like, oh, I'm only going to buy one and then like I'll get the rest later, because they'll leave the Da Vinci shop and you'll end up having to pay a rare prism to get them back. And that is not an easy thing to do. If you're someone that isn't rolling a lot, you might not have rare prisms, or you might be preserving your rare prisms for other more important things. So again, when possible, try to buy these craft essences as long as they are in the shop over the prioritization, I would almost say, of other craft essences, because it might save you a rare prism in doing that. But again, if you don't have enough rare prisms, that is an issue, but it should be around for 3 months. So again, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yes, this did now come back to NA. It is available for us, and it is a really nice one. It increases your friend points gained when using it on friend support by 25, which is stackable and Mystic Code experience. So for those of you guys that are trying to level up your Mystic Codes, this is a decent one. I've talked about this actually over time, that as we start heading into especially the new Buster systems, a lot of those systems are going to be using Plug Suit to make things work. And I'll actually have a video coming out on that soon, but it's one of those deals where, again, it becomes harder and harder to level any Mystic Code that is not Plug Suit. So you naturally are going to want to have as much Mystic Code experience gaining craft essences as you can, so that when you actually do have the opportunity to level another Mystic Code, you can actually make good strides in it. So I highly recommend picking up these craft essences for that, because it can be hard to level your Mystic Codes otherwise. And even then, it's still a long process. It's still going to take you a long time to actually get all of your Mystic Codes done. But I think the really important thing here is the fact that it gives 25 friend points when used on a friend support, and that it is stackable, because what that does mean is that you basically can use it with stuff like Beginning of the Journey, which is, again, a really old craft essence that a lot of people at the beginning of the game have. And then certainly there's actually a ton of craft essences that are going to be coming out after the fact now, basically after this one, that are going to also give FP. So it will be stackable with them potentially, and that's why I said, like, this is a good thing for those of you guys that maybe want to min-max your FP. For those guys that are unaware, FP is going to become a bigger issue overall for the NA server here as we start to move forward, as you guys will be needing it for stuff like Grail casting, because you're going to end up wanting to roll out your FP to get not only craft essence fodder for making craft essence bombs, just talked about that in the video yesterday, but also that you're going to want to get the servant coins out of your FP pool. Basically, rolling out all of those low star servants gets you a ton of coins. I highly recommend unlocking all the pins for them first, but once you do, then you have a just ton of overflow of low star coins that you don't really have any drain for. Well, when Grail casting comes out post Tunguska, suddenly you guys have a use for those, and they can then be turned into grails. So that's a really nice thing. You can do that twice monthly, and that can just dramatically increase the rate at which you're gaining grails and allow you to grail up even more units to, you know, level 100 or even beyond if you so choose. So it is a really nice thing, but that's why I think you guys are going to see a little bit more of an emphasis on FP, as people are not only after that craft essence bomb fodder, but they're also going to be after the servant coins. So this is going to help you get even more. Granted, yes, it's not going to make a huge difference, but you know, if you keep using it religiously over time, this will add up to a significant portion of FP. So I do highly recommend at least grabbing this, if for no other reason than the Mystic Code experience. But hey, the fact that you guys can actually end up getting the stackable friend support bonus is a really, really nice one. So again, I just wanted to make a PSA real quick to let you guys know this is available on NA now, and the devs kind of snuck it out there, but that way you guys don't let this one slip through your fingers and end up having to spend a rare prism on it later to get it. So again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys for the next video. Have a good one.